Unfortunately, I'm unable to shoot this event. Today's Friday, today's a practice day. Tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday is the main event. I'm unable to shoot it because I'm getting my NASA racing license this weekend, and it just happened to land on the same weekend. I already committed to getting my license, and then Adam announced his first stop of his world tour, which I'm really bummed that I'm missing out on because I would love to shoot this so much. But at least I'm gonna make it for practice, so we're gonna check these guys out doing practice today, and then we're gonna try to feature as many of the interesting drift cars as possible. So I woke up early just to drive 150 miles, just to drive 100 more miles to come shoot drifting. And then I'm gonna drive another 100 miles to Willow Springs. So a lot of driving today. So,
hello.
What's up? How are you?
Good.
Good to see you.
It's hot.
Dan, the man.
Hello.
Rocket. Whiskey Garage. Yeah. So what do you think about this track? This is the first time, huh?
Yeah, it's like, to me it's like a combination of either Jersey or Orlando with the banked start. So that's going to be interesting. The entry is one of the most unique entries I think I've seen. The lead car has to go through the chute, and the other car can cut basically through the middle of the track to get to him. They want good tandems, and that's going to make for good tandems because now the lead car can't do some crazy stuff and then go through. So I think it's going to be really fun. And then you go up onto the bank over there. This is more interesting than I thought because he sent me a video of it that looked like it was filmed on a Motorola Razr, and it looked completely flat under here, but it's absolutely not. So
this is cool. It's like Irwindale.
Yeah, a little bit, but it's like just little differences. So, and it's cool because this is the first time anybody's drifted here. So
yeah. So I hope this is a thing. Like I hope that
this kicks off drifting in this area. It's just another track in California that's going to be doing cool shit.
Yeah. Cool. All right. Here we go. What are you laughing at, sir?
Oh, we're just laughing at the situation in general. You know, we're laughing at life.
I just want to drive this. I want to drive it.
Why didn't you bring a car? You live in this state.
I know.
You got time.
You've made mistakes.
There's time.
I did.
You know they would have let you drive.
I did.
You just could have been like,
2 more days.
Yeah, I got my helmet on, yo. I'm driving, and they would have been like, yes, yes you are. Besides, Hertz not driving. You could be Hertz replacement.
Oh wait,
go get your fucking car right now. Go.
Okay.
What are you doing here?
I don't know.
I just learned that he's not driving.
He posted in the chat.
Oh no.
He was like, parts didn't come in. That means somebody's gonna get a buy run. Oh, we're doing this FD style.
Sir, you're not allowed here, sir.
I'm sorry, I forgot my pass. I want to drive.
I know. Wait, why don't you have a drift car here, dude?
I want to buy one now.
You should be competing with these guys.
Yeah, in a Corvette.
You know there's drift events every single weekend here.
I'm drifting next week. Action pan.
I was gonna say, who says this guy doesn't do any work? Look at him, dragging his own.
This is the first jack I've ever had. He's got a lot of use.
Look at him, hard-working guy over here.
Oh man. Calvin.
TJ's gonna fix it all by himself.
That is not fun. That is not fun.
Oh, all new parts
Yes.
from Eastern Europe.
Had these for like 3 years. I've never needed them. Today, they finally get used. I'll need this. The walnuts did this. Oh, you get bored? You gonna blame me?
Were you bored? Is that why?
Was I bored? Yeah. I was like, and I fractured a little bit. So when he went out, now look, all of a sudden I have something to do. I'm valuable again. Here you go.
TJ, man.
Oh my God, thank you.
Poor TJ.
Oh, poor TJ.
Oh, look at that style.
I've always said it.
What style? This
Now I can see what I'm looking at.
Look at him.
Dude, that's it.
Look at his legs. Look at this. Whoa.
Trying to get the ball shot right now. Oh, you can get him. They're there.
Uh-oh, there's trouble.
He's got the wrong holes.
Trouble.
Something in the wrong hole. How you doing, man? How are you?
That's how we start.
I was doing 95 miles an hour and I want my hood open on the Corvette because I disconnect my battery, and Corvette being all electric, if it closes, you can't get it open again. So you hold
Yep.
Hold it. It'll open.
Just American car Corvette things.
Try it. You'll try the passenger side. No.
I have never seen this before.
Pretty classic look
You
thing.
see the tail lights come on, that's mean it's backfeeding.
Okay.
power.
One side each.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Go. Yeah.
But it's not lighting up this side, is it?
No.
We need it to light up this side as well. I normally don't leave the keys inside it, but even if you don't have the keys inside, when there's no power to it, you can't open the doors. So I normally just I left the hood open. This Corvette, you can just leave the back
But
open.
you hit a bump and it closed.
I've never done it before, but I wasn't open.
Oh,
There we go. Oh yeah. We literally like drilled out pop rivets and got a whole lock mechanism out for like the boot, and then just pulled it.
no. That's how you got it open?
No electronic whiz bangs needed here.
Oh, no.
Love it. That's good. Now we can always get it open if we need to.
And it's right here. Look.
Oh, that's what that's...
Oh, wherever it went.
Well, now you can practice.
What happened to my screw that was on here that I need?
Except you can't practice because practice is over.
Yeah, it doesn't even matter. Luke doesn't need practice.
Still needed to be done.
Nate Hamilton, 144. First off, I'm super stoked that you get to see it in this shape because this car has barely seen, like, call it 5 minutes of runtime. So this is a brand new debut for me. The Pandem kit is straight out of SEMA.
You're brave.
Dude, you're telling me? That's what I'm saying. Larry, I'm thankful that you're seeing it in this shape because I don't know how it's gonna look after the weekend.
Okay, so then what was the thought behind building a brand new car? Because you already had a pro drift car.
Yeah, so I've been in the 240 like my whole career, and for me, I really wanted something different. And you know, the true story was I hit up Forsberg to get a new Z, and I just really didn't fit into that box, and I was not able to get that chassis. And Toyota was in my backyard, so I don't know if you guys know Darren, who signed like Osbo and Ryan Turek, and so I've connected with him, and he was able to help us find a chassis, and we leaned into Toyota. So with that, we got a new GR86. This is the 2J 3.4. So Larry, you know I was in a V8 my whole life.
Oh yeah.
It's a whole new car and a whole new like engine package.
Yeah, so let's take a look at the engine.
Yeah, please.
So what was your thought about going turbo after going V8 your entire life?
I literally just wanted to feel something different. For all the drivers out there, it's like, I know I could have built the same package that I love, but I was like, I need a challenge, and I wonder what this would feel like. So literally it was just to do something different.
Well, this is no slouch at all.
So with my history, right, like I was able to basically build a car with Accelera. So Accelera funded this. This was just an idea I came up with. And then from there, I was able to give like all the money to my friends. So I bought this engine directly from Rad Dan. So this is his competition 3.4. He hooked me up with like all the butter, all the sauce that he had put years into. And so, yeah, this thing made 805 horsepower on a little 900 series Garrett turbo. So
Little?
well, I mean,
That's bigger than my head.
but little compared to like, you know, the 1000 series or stuff that would make more power. So this thing feels like a V8.
Right, so then for you, it's nice to have a little more response.
Exactly. Yeah, like the bottom end of this feels like a V8. And literally, Larry, I can send you a photo of this. I had the same tuner with my Clutch Kickers V8 package on it, and the overlay was 100 horsepower everywhere with a similar torque curve as the V8. So the 3.4 large displacement with the small turbo makes this thing spike pretty quick.
So then tell me a little bit about the suspension, because I think one of the main complaints a lot of people have about this chassis being like the new S chassis, right? A lot of the suspension is something that you kind of have to work on.
So Larry, speaking on this, I want you to see what this rear end does. So this is currently a one-of-one kit from FDF. So Josiah at FDF was like, oh damn, Nate's gonna be in a GR86. Let's start working on a kit. So this right now is doing around 55 degrees of angle on about 5 degrees of caster. So again, my 240 is like 64. So we're still trying to develop how to get this to have a ton of angle. And you'll notice like the track width on the front is similar to OEM, and the track width in the rear is creating a wedge.
It is kind of crazy though how much the original suspension was right here, and then you've moved everything over by quite a bit.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, Larry, and check this rear end out.
Okay.
So like Josiah has done a really good job. Adrian, and then can you set it down for us? Larry, I want you to see this though.
Want me to just drop it real hard?
Yeah, so it's like the actual wheel has like a forward gain in the suspension. So watch as Adrian drops this. You'll notice the side skirt almost hits and it returns back. So under load, Josiah is really helping us find a ton of grip out of the kit versus the travel, because another complaint is how this chassis doesn't travel a ton. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but also it hasn't been around as much as the S chassis.
Correct.
And even the Zs. So there's so much, like people like yourself have to put in the hours and the money and the time and the years to develop a chassis like this.
Yeah.
Even though realistically this isn't that much different than the GT86
Correct.
FRS chassis.
Correct.
It's mostly like a cosmetic, mostly body panels. But obviously you've pretty much taken out anything like driveline wise. It's all, you know, updated stuff. So then what transmission are you running in this thing?
Yeah, so this one we did want to keep some similarities from the 240. So this is the 4-speed GSR dog box. So Larry, we literally tried to mimic the 240. So it's just a little 7 1/4 clutch, 4-speed gearbox, carbon drive shaft shop axles, and or sorry, I should say carbon drive shaft shop drive shaft, and then MA axles out of there.
It's so clean.
And we got the stock dash.
I can't believe how clean this is. Like the cage is very, very well done.
Yep.
Everything, the entire chassis Seems like it's all steel it covered.
Yeah, literally, yeah. So it's a Cage Kits kit, and then it is steel it because we're on year 1. So we didn't know, like, I would like to powder coat it because the 240, I can still eat off that thing. Yeah, and then we kept the stock dash. We're running Link ECUs. We were able to put a really cool PHRS logo on the dash, you know, getting this thing updated.
So then, like, what's going on with the fuel cell and stuff? Does this need to? Do you still need to like make a firewall here or anything like for that stuff?
Yeah, basically we're not stoked on the rear radiator design. So what you guys are looking at is a total, like, we just talked with Cerise about this on live stream where it was like, the car actually billows a lot of smoke. So we have some development to do where I don't think some decisions were made very well in the rear design of the car. So yeah.
But it's still in development.
We're teething, we're learning. Yeah, that's why it's Steal It, right? That's why we can still just go, maybe over this next off season, we're gonna fully redesign the rad to water pump, and yeah, so.
So then how often do you think you're gonna drive this? Like, where are you gonna take this?
Well, so again, this car is actually in contract with Accelera. So remember, I came up with an idea like, hey, let's build a car. They said yes. So they want me to drive this as much as possible. So the 240 actually has to take a back seat. So this will be at all the world tours. This is gonna hit a Grid Life. This is gonna hit Fuel Fest. And we'll see where else we go with it.
I love that you're still drifting professionally. You're still doing the rounds.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if you're in like a series or it doesn't matter if you're in Formula Drift.
Right.
But you're still able to drift professionally. I think that's super.
I'm really trying hard. I spoke about this on social the other week where it's just like, I really want to be like the drifting like skateboarder where it's like just drifting is cool. Like I don't have to attach myself to any certain series. I just want to build a really cool car or program that I'm proud of that makes me feel like a lifestyle piece to the sport. And that's like where my mindset is right now.
I like this too. This fuel filler is super cool.
Yeah, dude, that's
that
rad.
it's in the trunk.
Yeah, we actually had version 1 in the window, but aesthetically we just really wanted to kind of hide it because these little windows are cool. So yeah, we ended up running it back here, but yeah, the boys can fill up super quick.
This is honestly the best kit for this car too. I love this so much.
It's definitely a topic, right? Like for example, we talked about the wedge of the like chassis dimensions where it's like, I'm not gonna fill this gap, Larry. Like the fact that the rear wheel is in and makes a wedge drives so much better than putting a huge spacer and trying to make an equal like fit. So I'm getting mixed reviews on the kit right now, you know?
So eventually, do you think you'll, I don't know, run different wheels or do something else too?
Yeah. Currently, like I was working with Inke for a long time, which we've moved on. And I started getting like some rays and gram lights from Fitment Industries. And so we honestly were a little bit more with the styling of things during SEMA than we were the track versions of things. So now we're kind of paying for that.
Right. Well, but like you said, you've only driven this 5 minutes. I caught you at a maybe not the best moment of you guys about to hit the track for the first time. Yep. So
no, that's the best moment though.
I love it.
But yeah, I'm glad you like it, man, and hopefully I adapt well to it and have a good season in it.
Yeah, good luck. We'll watch you out there. Yeah. We'll root for you.
Thank you, Larry.
Cool.
Appreciate
Always.
it, bro.
Good to see you.